Well, good morning and welcome to Toronto. As you can see, we've had an ice storm overnight. The cars are covered in ice and the trees, as you can see, they're all shining with ice. So I'm heading to a model train flea market and hopefully to pick up a couple of bits and pieces. It'll be dodgy driving, but hopefully it'll warm up a degree or two on the way and that will melt the ice. Now I have to get all this ice off the car. We'll catch you when we get there. Well, as you can see, most of the ice is gone off the car now and safe to drive. I think it's going to warm up a little bit and the roads should be clear. So we'll see you when we get there. Well, we're at the model train flea market, so let's go in and see what's there. Journey took me about 45 minutes, a bit warmer here because we're a bit further south. Well, here we are at the Mississauga model train flea market. Now, here is an example of typically what you would see at one of these flea markets. Generally speaking, it would be mostly North American product. Walters, Proton, Lifelike, all the brands that you're seeing here. And there's a wide selection, some gorgeous looking trains like that one there, the Union Pacific, a beautiful set. Prices they vary because there are so much of it here. It would be like going to the UK and finding coaches for £5. Well, it's very much the same. Now, Faisal, who owns this stall here, only sells high quality product, and I've bought a few things from him and never had an issue with them. Trustworthy, nice guy, him and his sister, and they attend all of the meetings, all of the flea markets and all of the shows, and you can see the variety of stuff that he's got there. At the last show I attended, I bought a diesel from him, class 37, like really nice, great quality and ran very well. The reason I'm doing the voiceover is because when I filmed this, there was music in the background, and you know, I realised that, well, if I upload this video with that music on it, I'm going to get a copyright strike. So, you know, at this point, I had loaded up the video into YouTube Studio, completed everything, decided to leave it there for a day. Excuse me with the coughing. And let it settle into YouTube, and then they'd find the right spot for it. And in the meantime, I thought, okay, I will add in some background music. Now, I'm not sure how well that's going to turn out. So I looked back into iMovie and realised that, well, it might be best to do the voiceover. That way, you know, I'm not going to get hit by a copyright strike. So moving on, you see this continuous example of what's available, and I know guys like Digger and Clive would have a great time here at this show, picking up bargains. And there probably would be bargains. Not sure where it, well, it would probably cost $20 plus to send anything from here to the UK. Of course, it's all based on size and weight. But yeah, you'd be looking at $20 plus per item. So that makes it cost inhibitive, right? And it's really unfortunate because look at this stuff, like really, really nice, good quality product, and would look great on some of your layouts. And then of course you get the other end of the line where you get, you know, wagons for $3, $5. So it covers the whole spectrum of what's available here. And if you were just looking, you know, to build a long train, you know, the 3-foot rule comes into play, and you could stack up. And look there, all that lino stuff. I mean, there's loads of it here, so they're kind of giveaway prices in many respects. Now this one here caught my eye. You know, it's like a polished stainless steel finish. Very unique looking. Now, when you go to model train shows here, you generally find the same guy showing up. And yeah, sorry about that break there. But as I was saying, you know, such a wide variety of stuff. And, you know, if you go to a model train show, flea market, you'll always see these guys here with their tables out. You know, the plate layers in the Toronto area, which is an organisation I belong to, they would have their Great British Train Show every 2 years. But because of COVID, I think they've changed it back to once a year. And that would be in the end of May, I think it is. So, and in fact, they're having a symposium at the end of April, which I'll probably attend, because there's presentations by some specialists using technology or, you know, whatever they've discovered, or, you know, tools they use, methods of building, so on and so forth. And, you know, it's a learning environment. And there's always guys there selling stuff. Faisal, the guy that is at the beginning of the video, he's always there because he's a member also. But just look at this, just endless. And I don't know if you can see the prices on them, but like everything British, there's a variety of prices, low, medium and high. You know, if you stop to video, oh, there you go, there's some prices there, $100, which is, I don't know, £60 or £40, whatever it is. I think it's 1.6 Canadian dollars to the pound. So anyway, yeah, as I say, there's a wide variety of stuff and different stuff. As I said, there's another table full of lino stuff. Lots of buildings. Once again, it's just a pity you can't ship them, but yeah, Clive and Digger would probably like some of those. And all you other guys who like to run North American stuff. Now look at that. It's a beautiful technical drawing there. I should actually have bought it, because I'm sure somebody else would like it. If you fancy that, let me know, and I'll keep an eye out at the next show, see if the guy is there with it. Because he had some other painting prints of aircraft. But that one caught my eye. Now there you go. I'm not sure what these would cost you on eBay or in the UK, but you know, you get an example there. And Rapido are not too far from me. It's about a 20-minute drive. I think there might just be a warehouse. I'm not sure. Whenever I go in, it's just a front office, and then behind the wall and glass you can see people sitting, doing business, whatever. There's a nice little test track that they get the kids involved with. Always a good idea. Yeah, you see some real different stuff. Not sure if that was handmade, but looks like it. And this guy was running that train using, I think it's 6 1.5 volt batteries through an old Bachmann controller. I thought it was digital, but it's analog. So you can see them there. And that's a laser cut building. Really well finished. They had trouble getting this one going. So I went around the tables a couple of times, just in case I missed anything special. I wanted to make sure I gave you good coverage of what you would find. And that, look at that, it's a triangular shaped building, like for a corner. That's a great idea. Easy to make that. You only have to. Well, that was the Mississauga Little Railroad Flea Market. Mostly North American stuff. If you like that, there's great variety and terrific prices on lots of stuff, because there's more of it here. There were 2 British dealers, but they didn't have what I was looking for, and I wasn't just going to buy something for the sake of buying. I'll just save my dollars for something that I'm really after. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and remember to give me the big thumbs up. You know how it works, and we'll catch you next time here at Partickhill Station. Bye for now.